So, good afternoon to you once again. This is Mr. Moses. This time around, we are going to be picking up from somewhere where we ended last time, and we shall be talking about the demography and also regions in Africa. When you look at Africa, mainly is dominated by Christianity and Islam, and when you look at these religions, been in existence in the world for some given time. Way back after the 19th century, we are seeing these regions come into existence. The first thing you have to put in mind is that Islam and Christianity were the founding religions, or were the first religions that to be existing in East Africa and Africa at large. When you look at Christianity, forming the 70% of the continental's population, whereas the Muslims, for them, they founded around 45%. That it was formed in 2002. That Christianity formed around 45% of the Africa's population with the different regions. So when you look at Africa, it's known with those two regions. There, however, we have other regions that may be existing in Africa. For instance, you can talk about the African traditional religion, or the indigenous African religion. Is also a religion that was existing in Africa, simply because of its beliefs and practices that were done in Africa. When you look at Africa, it encompasses a wide variety of traditional beliefs, although religions and customs are sometimes shared by many local societies. They are usually unique to a specific population or geographical regions of Africa. So what they are trying to mean that in very many religions are trying to be depending on all the regions can be determined according to how people are found or how people tend to be staying. Then you have what we call some types of religion according to different believers. They are talking about Abrahamic region. This one is mainly is mainly of Africans majority who are Christians or Islam, and many people often combined with the cultural practices or traditional beliefs and practices of the Abrahamic region. This one is mainly about the African traditional religion also being one of the regions that can be in there to replace the indigenous religion. We talked about Islam and Christianity, both just replace the region. Then you have the hanging church of Cairo is also there. For it was dealing with Christianity and the spread of Islam all over the areas of Egypt. Talk about Nigeria, talk about Ethiopia, where you have the Orthodox Church mainly, and also Eritrea. Those areas are known also for the Orthodox, and also the Seventh-day Adventist. It's also a region in Africa, and it has also different followers according to the region. Then you have other regions there, the spread of Islam, I talked about it. Then you have Africans by the Muslim percentage. That one was also originally have what called the Hinduism. It existed in the early 19th century, and they're saying that 2.5 million people of the Hinduism in Africa, and they're saying that it's the largest religion in Mauritania and other several African countries, and also it can also be seen in South Africa. In Southern Africa, it's also there, and also other religions. Then you talk about the Buddhism, and the Chinese religion is also a main dominant religion now in Africa, and they say 250,000 practices are known as the followers of that religion. Then other regions as they are seen. Then they are talking about other regions in there that have got different religions followers that tend to be in Africa. That is the region. When you look below, they are trying to show religious demography in terms of population and percentage that they tend to be sharing. They are saying that the population number by religions are computed by a combination of the census report and also the population survey in different countries where region data is collected in the census. For example, they are referring us to the United States of America, then also France, but they are saying can vary depending on the other ways of questions are faced, and also the definitions of the region used by the bias of the agencies or organization as a combination to the surveys that are being carried out. They are saying the informal or the unorganized region are especially difficult to encounter as in the demographic region. I talked about the data and the figures. There below shows a table to summarize the number of followers depending to which region they belong to. We are seeing that Christianity 2.4, it is found within areas of Middle East, Hispanic religion, Abrahamic religion, Indian religion is also there. The Indian religion, the deep on the religion is also given there. Another what they mean with the deep, they are talking about the focal region or the African traditional indigenous religion that tend to have existed in Africa some time back and current now it's also in existence. Those are so some of the table that can try to summarize the region. Then we have what we call the classification of regions. I talked about the classification of region, that religious traditions can be following into specific groups in comparative religion. That is one thing that can be classified. They talk about in terms of religion, the Middle region, talk about the Indian religion originated from the Great Indian, and also other classification. For now I beg to stop here, where we shall be beginning from. We shall be looking at neocolonialism, and we try to see the impact of neocolonialism on the African continent. For now I beg to stop here, where we shall be picking up from next